Hey everybody, it's Jim here, and it did not occur to me until I started to look into this camera today how badly I need a haircut. We're going to be taking a break from unboxing and talking about new guitars for today. I had a little bit of free time during the day because my wife was off. My kid was behaving for the most part. That was rare. So I decided to scroll and browse through some of my YouTube subscriptions. I stumbled on a video I hadn't seen yet from Robbolands, his frequenter of this channel. He basically just rants and rants and rants in the most hilarious way about relic guitars and how people aren't real rock and rollers if they don't have a relic guitar. I genuinely, I'm still smiling from it because it just, I don't know, it's one of those things where you need a good hearty laugh once in a while. So I'm going to leave a link to that video up there if you want to check that out. But it got me to thinking, and this is a thought that I've been having for a little bit, and I think it started when I got the Mesa Boogie amp and I stopped doing all of my demos through the digital stuff. For a while it was the Quad Cortex, sometimes I was using the neural plugins, and then, you know, back to the HX Stomp, which is what we started this channel with to begin with. And when I went back to the HX Stomp to kind of do the update video for the firmware update, I was like, you know, I don't like this. I don't like this. I think it sounds good, but this doesn't feel right to me. I like being loud. I really like a cranked amp. I like all this stuff. And so I decided I'm selling that thing. The thing's going to be for sale. If you're interested in it, shoot me an email. Otherwise, I'm going to put it on Reverb and the forums and the like that. But then the bigger point that it got me to thinking about was I just got in this brand new kind of Jaguar. And the one that I had before it is a Journeyman Relic. And I don't seek out Relic guitars because I like the aesthetic of them. I seek them out because the places where I shop for them, I normally can get a really good enough deal where when I want to sell that guitar, because most of these guitars, they do end up getting sold, I end up making, you know, decent enough money to do things like demo new guitars for this channel, or, you know, just splurge once in a while on myself with nothing coming out of pocket. I look at that next to the new kind of shiny Jaguar, and it really just brings me nostalgia to the day I got my 65 Jazzmaster, the one that's behind me, because that guitar also came to me in mint condition from Fender. And nowadays, oh man, it could pass as a factory relic because that thing has been beaten to shit. That thing has been taken to so many dive bars. I have played that at the ocean, literally like steps away from the water, the Pacific Ocean of Southern California. It's aged like absolute crazy. I can tell you when some of the marks happened on that guitar, and I think it's really cool. And, you know, I'm not telling you shouldn't buy a relic guitar. I'm not telling you should buy a relic guitar or anything like that. But I think what's important is you have to find what you like, and you can't give a shit what anybody else says. I don't know. I can't stress that enough. You can't be so wrapped up in what other people are going to think. And that's something that I see a lot on forums and a lot in comments. Like, it's one thing to ask for advice, but it's like, it's almost another thing when you're asking almost for like approval. Like, what do you care? Like, what would you care like what somebody like me thinks, or, you know, like a huge YouTuber, like somebody like Tim Pierce, or, you know, somebody in that kind of vein, Daryl Braun, something like that. Like, what do you care if that person likes what you like? You should like what you like. You should play through the gear that makes you feel happy, inspires you to write stuff, and that's what it's all supposed to be about. I don't know. I saw this video and I wanted to try and shoehorn it in here because Robbo, really, man, thank you for those laughs. I can't get over it enough. But other than that, we do have a few other things that I'd like to talk about today. I have this week very free. This does not happen very often. My parents are down here for the week from Florida. They're going to be visiting, and my kid loves staying with them because she loves my mom, her grandmother. So I'm going to have a lot more free time. Some of you guys, for whatever reason, have been asking me about guitar lessons. Am I going to provide an online course? I don't know. I don't see that happening. I don't think I'm that good of a guitar player to do that. But am I going to, you know, post some videos? Should I do that? Can you help me out with this? And I'm not opposed to any of that, but it's been really humbling, and I really do appreciate you guys' kind words when it comes to that. And it feels like my hard work is starting to come through as far as the practicing and really taking things seriously on my instrument. But I guess I would just ask the question of, what exactly do you want to learn from me on guitar? please leave me a comment and let me know exactly what it is you would like to learn, whether it's theory as far as my chord choices, why and how I make them when I'm doing some of these demos and stuff like that, or if it's kind of a technique thing or just an overall, just whatever. I'm not sure exactly what you guys would want from that, and like I said, I'm very humbled by these kinds of compliments and things like that, but I don't consider myself the best player. But if I can be helpful to you and convey information in a way that maybe you're able to digest, and that would help you out, I'm more than happy to do it for you guys. So please be specific. Let me know in the comments down below if you're one of those people. Otherwise, there's a billion other good places that you can learn how to play guitar. And if you really want to learn about theory, I cannot stress it again. This is a plug. Check out the Singals Music Studio course. You will learn so much. If you're not up with your theory, you're not up with your terms, you're not up with how these things work, that foundation is kind of what I use. Not from that exact course, I've learned this over the years, but that course teaches you all of those things needed to be able to write things that do sound interesting and things that will help you define and, kind of have your own sound without being, this virtuoso kind of player, because I'm certainly not that. That's all I have for you guys today. Again, I look forward to seeing your guys' comments, and I appreciate the compliment. I can't say it enough, but I have to run. I have some work to do. Just thought I wanted to share that video about Robbo. Again, the link is in the description. If you missed the little stamp up in the corner earlier in the video, really check it out. It's a good laugh, and he's a good dude. So until tomorrow, hope you have a good rest of your day. Take it easy.